Dear friends, this is TNC TV official from where you are going to get knowledge of English. Dear friends, as we promised you, here on TNC TV official, it's from where you can be fluent like American, like a British, like a native. It's a sure deal because we have prepared different lessons that can help you to understand quickly English that within the shortest time you cannot exceed 3 months by learning English, dear friends. There are more testimonies currently. That's why we are very happy to continue to prepare for you different lessons that are going to help you to understand English language. English is a language that if you desire within the shortest time, within only 3 months, you can be speaking it like American, like a British, like a native. It can be possible, dear friends, because there are more testimonies. Dear friends, can you imagine 10 lessons only you have to master? After mastering those 10 lessons, you enter deeply in vocabulary. You learn vocabulary. After catching different words, more than 100 words of English, you can be speaking to the foreigners. If you have caught it very well and seriously, really, you can be speaking to the foreigners without any problem. You have ever asked yourself why didn't Pavine to be fluent in English, dear friends? The solution here on TNC TV official we have is that really you don't know 26 letters you can find in English. Really, you don't know some 12 expressions you can tell the foreigner for the first time. I mean, hi, hello, how is it? How are you? How do you do? How are you doing? How do you feel? It's long time. I was missing you. Happy to see you. How is family? How is job? Those expressions, really, you don't know. They don't come quickly in your mind when you meet the foreigner. After those expressions, you should be able to answer on the questions like, what's your name? How old are you? Where do you live? Where do you stay? Where were you born from? Where did you grow up? Those expressions also can help you to understand quickly the questions that you can be asked by the foreigner, dear friends. There are also other expressions quickly you must know. So you have to know to tell the dates. The dates of the months are 28, 29, 20, 30, and 31. Those are 20, 28, 29, 30, and 31. Those are the dates of the months. You have to know the way you are going to spell them. You say today it is the first, tomorrow it will be the second, after tomorrow it will be the third, so on and so on. 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th, 11th, 12th, 13th, 14th, 15th, 16th, 17th, 18th, 19th, 20th. So those expressions, dear friends, they are basic and they are very important. That is why you don't speak quickly. That is why the question you are asked by the foreigner, you don't reply them quickly. It's because you don't know those basic expressions. To be honest, don't lie to me. You tell me the truth. I have made more research, dear friends. When I meet someone, I say, what date is it today? Which day is it today? How old are you? Which year are you in? And you fail to reply quickly, it shows me that you don't understand what I'm asking you and didn't catch those expressions when you attend different classes at school, dear friends. Dear friends, let me tell you this. Try to follow the way the book Get Knowledge of English is written. You're gonna see what is going to happen. After those basic expressions you have disrespected in your lives while attending different classes at school, there is another step you have to step on so that you may be fluent in English. Your English is going to be perfect, of course, as long as you are reading the books. You have to catch more words. You have to know the names about the people, animals, things, places, times, and ideas. If you are fluent at telling those surroundings, those near surroundings, dear friends, I'm telling you that you are going to practice English like American, like a British, like a native. After that step of knowing different words, it means that you know the basic expressions. After knowing those basic expressions, you are going to know also those words. Words related to people, animals, things, place, times, and ideas. If it is not the first time you are opening different videos here on TNC TV official, you are going to see that I'm very realistic here. So after, you are going to study what? You are going to study what we call, after nouns, of course, after nouns, people, animals, things, times, place, time, people, animals, things, times, place, and ideas. You are going to know more about the conjugation of the verbs. And the verbs, you must know that they are categorized in 3 ones. 3 auxiliary and 5 modals and more full verbs. You have to know to conjugate them in different tenses. Which tenses are 12 tenses and 6 modes of speaking and 4 forms. Let me repeat this. It's the first time maybe. Or you have learnt it, you didn't catch it. You have to know the way you are going to conjugate the verbs in 12 tenses, 6 moods of speaking, and 4 forms. My number is online, dear friends, 0788457692. You call me, I quickly teach you the way you are going to study, you are going to conjugate the verbs in 12 tenses, 6 moods, and 4 forms. After this chapter, you are going to study quickly, you are going to catch quickly some pronouns, and after pronouns, it's verbs, after verbs is adverbs, after the verbs is adjectives, after adjectives is prepositions, after prepositions is going to be articles, after articles is going to be phrasal words, after phrasal words, you are going to study interjections, and you finish, you say, I have learned really English. Evaluate yourself where you are, dear friends. You are going to tell me what is going to happen. After evaluating yourself, you are going to tell me that there are some difficulties you have, maybe in nouns, pronouns, verbs, adverbs, adjectives, articles, prepositions, phrasal words, conjunctions, and interjections. They are 10 lessons. After those 10 lessons, you have mastered. You are going to see what is going to happen. You are going to speak English like American, like a British, like a native, like a poet in English, dear friends. It can be possible, dear friends, I'm telling you, here on TNC TV official, it's a sure deal. You have ever asked yourself why don't Pavin to be fluent in English? More times you desired to know English. Up to now, until now, you are searching for where you can learn English, dear friends. Let me tell you, try to give order of the book, Get Knowledge of English. After you follow my teachings, you follow the way I explain. Dear friends, you're going to see what is going to happen within the shortest time. You are going to speak English like a native, like a British, like a native. Okay, dear friends, let me tell you this. After those 10 words, you need to specialize yourself. So, how can you specialize yourself in English? How can you talk fluently as you will? How can you speak fluently in English? If you have learned those basic skills I'm telling you, you are going to imitate. Let me insist by here, dear friends. Try to imitate the way the foreigner they introduce. Don't speak like someone who is reading a book. Don't speak like someone who is reading word by word. The words are written in your mind, and when you are speaking, it's like you are reading. You speak as you have different ideas and thoughts you have in your mind. You want to express them, and you want to tell the foreigners that you are able to convince them. You cannot convince the foreigners if you are not fluent, dear friends. Come here on TNC TV official. We try to make you confident. We try to make you fluent. I'm telling you. Many people who have decided to follow different lessons we provide here on TNC TV official, they are saying that it is very simple, dear friends. For instance, I am the greatest testimony because I was born here in Rwanda. I grew up in Rwanda. I am Rwandan, dear friends. My local language is Kinyarwanda. But I try my best to follow different lessons that are located in the books written by the previous authors and writers. And I have seen that after 10 lessons, you imitate the way the foreigners, they introduce, they express, they talk, they speak. And after that, you become like them. There are some villages, there are some quarters in which I literally say, I'm not Rwandan. I am Rwandan, dear friends. But I tried my best to make sure that can be possible to speak English like American, like British, like native. Try to imitate the Americans, imitate the British, imitate the English word. English word means what? Everywhere people they use English, it is English word. There are some countries which have been colonized by Great Britain, the colonialism, Dear friends, those people, they speak English fluently. They don't have a problem of communicating in English. We too, as long as we have already entered in the East African community where we have to communicate to the Ugandans, the Kenyans, Tanzanians, Burundians, Congolese, and the other countries else, we are obliged to be fluent. We are obliged to speak English without any problem. We are obliged to transmit our messages, our ideas without any problem. Dear friends, I welcome here on TNC TV official. You're gonna see what is going to happen. You are going to speak English without any problem within only 3 months. We have prepared 10 lessons. If you tell me, teacher, can you help you to know English? I'm ready. But you are going to enter deeply in the learning of nouns, pronouns, verbs, adverbs, adjectives, articles, prepositions, conjunctions, phrasal words, and interjections. And after that, I will give you examination. If you pass examination, if you say no problem about nouns, no problem about the pronouns, no problem about the verbs, no problem about adverbs, no problem about the adjectives, no problem about the prepositions, no problem about phrasal words, no problem about conjunctions, no problem about interjections. All of those skills, I don't have a problem. Oh, you will facilitate me because you will enter deeply in different conversations and you see what is going to happen to you. You are going to speak English without any problem. You are going to imitate the British, you imitate the Americans, you imitate the foreigners, you imitate your teacher, professors, lecturers, and other people who are high level of English to you, and you're going to see what is going to happen. You're going to speak English freely without any problem, dear friends. So let me last my video by here. It is sweet, you see, it's very nice, but please don't tell I speak a little English. Don't say I speak a small English. Who told you that your English is small? Who told you that your English is little? Dear friends, get confident, speak English fluently. It is possible here on TNC TV official. You are most welcome. The number is the same, is on WhatsApp, is online every time. You can WhatsApp us, you can call us, and you are ready to help you to know English and speak English confidently without any problem. Please, you have liked this video, please share it with others. Our lessons are inclusive. Everyone can attend. There is no problem. And after a while, you speak English fluently. Thank you. Bye-bye. See you next time.